in this video, we are going to review the proper preventative maintenance as it pertains to greasing of our Dixon swivel joints. Here we have a Dixon split flange swivel, our O-ring swivel, one of our style 30 swivels as we call it here. And then also we go to a much larger size on our 6-inch swivel. What I want to call out or make sure that you're aware of in this video and seeing is that we just have different ways that we will grease our swivel joints. Here we have a Zerk fitting exposed, and on the other side of the split flange swivel we have a set screw that can be removed so that when we grease our swivel joint, you can do a complete flush of grease through here. On the O-ring swivel here, we want to point out that at Dixon we offer a recessed Zerk fittings on both sides here. We do those recessed Zerks because when we're out there in the field, when the load arms that these might be on or in the piping application, if that Zerk fitting is to hit an I-beam or another obstruction that's out there, we do not want to take the chance of having that Zerk fitting break off and cause an issue for our customers. On our smaller sizes, we do just have an exposed Zerk fitting that will be there. And as we get to our larger sizes, again in the 6-inch, again, we offer 2 Zerk fittings here. And again, they are recessed to protect those Zerk fittings from obstructions that may be out there in the field. You can remove the set screws that are in play here. I've already loosened these up. And what we can do is you can take a look in and you will see the ball bearings in the ball race. And we can see if there is grease that is visible. And if there's grease that's visible, that's obviously a good indication that we have ample grease in the swivel joint. And if we see where the ball bearings are not greased, then clearly there's grease that needs to be inserted into your swivel joint. Push the grease gun to the Zerk fitting and give it a couple shots of grease. Once we have greased the swivel joint, it is best practice to rotate the swivel joint as much as possible. So again, swivel joint, give it just a couple shots of grease. And then you would want to rotate the swivel joint a complete 360 or as much rotation as you can to grease around the ball bearings. If you'd like to learn more about our Dixon swivel joints, please check out some of the other videos that we have online that get into how to properly rebuild our swivel joints and replacing the seal kits. Any questions you might have, please contact us at dixonvalve.com.